Hi, it's Jenny with Jenny's Wreath Boutique, and in this video we're going to be making a gorgeous boho style dried floral wreath for fall. It's going to be so cute. Dried florals and dried grasses are very in this fall, so if you are excited to make this, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. I was at Hobby Lobby the other day and I was looking through their dried florals section and I saw these bouquets. They were so cute. I love them. It's just a dried floral bouquet. So I thought it would be fun to make a hoop wreath out of this since dried florals are super popular right now. So I also have a embroidery hoop. This is a bamboo hoop and it's a 10-inch. And we're also going to be using some jute twine and paddle wire and then some wire cutters and maybe a little bit of hot glue if we need it. The first thing I'm going to do is unscrew the hoop wreath. I'm only going to be using the center and I can save this for later. Keep in mind, dried flowers are very breakable, so this is going to be a very fragile wreath. So let's undo this and see what we're working with. I don't use dried florals a lot because they're so messy and breakable, but I thought this would be really fun. So the first thing we're going to do is take our pieces apart and kind of separate them a little bit because we're going to be making little bundles. Oh, these are cute. I just want to be able to see everything that's in here so I know what I'm working with. And you can make this wreath for under $10 because you can get these half off every other week. Whenever the florals are on sale at Hobby Lobby, that's when you want to get them. So this was normally $15 for this bundle, so $7.50 when it's half off. Yay math. And then we're just gonna make the whole wreath out of this. And I chose a 10-inch wreath because I didn't know how much stuff I would have available. If it's a lot, you can use a larger wreath frame. It just depends on how much of the frame you want covered up. You can always use a 14-inch size if you want, or a 12-inch size, because that'll just be a bigger wreath. It's actually quite a bit of stuff in here. If you have a fall wedding or something, or a fall baby shower, or even a bridal shower, this would be such a fun decoration to make. Or you and the bridesmaids could all get together and make your own little hoop wreaths. That'd be so fun. Or you can do this for a girls' night. I would love that. So fun. I don't know what these are, but they're really cool. Look at that texture. Oh, there's even some bunny tails. Oh, I didn't even see these. Oh, I love that. Okay, now that I have separated all the pieces, I'm just going to get rid of all the extra junk that's on the table. And look, we only have one bunny tail. That's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make little bundles of the different things we have. So since we have the most of this, little grass seeds, we're going to take a handful of these. And then that's going to be our little base layer. Then we'll add in a little bit of this texture right here. A little bit more. So we've basically taken it apart and now we're adding little bundles together. And then some of this fun texture. Love it. Then I'll add in a smaller one of these and a couple flowers. Just like that. And then what we're going to do, set that down for just a minute. And I'm going to just start getting my wire on to this because we're going to be wrapping it around. I'm just going to put a dab of glue right at the beginning so it stays put. You don't have to do that, but I always like to do the extra step just to make sure everything is secure. So I'm just going to wrap it around that one more time. just like that. So now I'm going to take my little bouquet, get all the pieces, maybe face that forward a little, and we're just going to hold it there and then wrap the wire around it as tight as we can, but not too tight because we don't want to break the stems. So we're going to wrap it around nice and secure, just like this. And now we're just going to cut off the ends right here. Just like that. Now while that's waiting there, we're going to make another bundle. We're going to just put that right on top. So we're going to add these grasses. I just love all these fun fall textures. They're so pretty. So fun to work with. And this is great for summer too, because really this happens in the summer. So this could be a summer or a fall wreath, or a year-round boho wreath. So many options. Okay. I just love this. It's so pretty. I don't even know what this is, but I like it. Okay, and now I can add this in. Some flowers. I think I'm also going to add in a bunny tail here because it'll be like our middle piece. I'm going to add in a little bit extra longer pieces on this side. Just like that. And then, so we just layer that over the top like that. And then you take your wire and go around again. And I'm pulling pretty tight on the paddle wire. This is 24 gauge wire, so it's pretty bendable, pretty bendy, so you can get it pretty tight. But I like keeping it on the paddle because it makes it easier to pull. So now you have two options. You could do the same thing on the other side and just wrap the middle with burlap if you like. I'm just going to keep it on one side, I think. So I'm going to stop there, cut the stems here. Oops. They're going everywhere. Okay, now we're going to make another bundle. I'm going to have enough of these left over to make something else, I think. Nice. Okay, and now we're going to add this over the last piece. And try and make sure that your yellow, like you can cover this up and kind of poke those really important pieces through, like those yellow flowers that are kind of the star of the show. We're going to make sure those are still poking through. We can pull this down just a little. And now we're going to wrap the paddle wire around again. Okay, now we're doing our last bundle with the yellow flowers in it. And we don't have any more of these yellow pieces, these, not yellow, these tan pieces. And just so you know, one thing you could do to make it take up more space, you could have these fan over the hoop more than I did, and that'll make it more narrow and make it cover up a little bit more space. I just wanted mine to be more wide. I just like that look a lot. Making sure I get all these texture pieces. They're so fun. Okay, and one last flower right here. So I'm layering it on top, but it's covering up some of that, and we can adjust those things. Okay, so this is our last piece for this. Actually, I think I like it there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this wire. I'm going to cut it, then I'm going to glue it right here. And do not burn yourself. I mean, you can do this all the way around the wreath if you want to. I just wanted to make it nice and simple. Now I'm going to cut off these extra pieces. I told you it was messy. And now to wrap everything up, pun intended, we're going to take some jute twine. I have a thicker one or a thinner one. It doesn't really matter, just whatever you have on hand. So what I do is I take some glue, put it on the jute twine, put that right here on the wood. Can you see that? Right where your wire is showing on the front, that's where you want to start this. And then what we're going to do is just wrap it around. And it's easier if you cut off a piece, so I'm going to do that really quick. So we are just wrapping this jute twine around these bottom stems until we cover the end. This is actually a great way to end any hoop wreath if you don't want to have a middle part. If you want to have it the asymmetrical way, this is a fantastic way to end your wreath. And it looks so pretty and natural. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it and then glue it on the back. And I'm going to leave it so this part is showing. I think it looks really nice. And it shows that you use natural things, which I like. So what I'm going to do is, is just dab some glue right here. And then pull this over. Just like that, and hold it there for a minute. And here it is. Here's the dried floral wreath. After I finished the wreath and recording the process, I was looking at the wreath and I thought it needed a little bit more. So I took the rest of the grasses, I untied the jute that I glued down, and I just did a little bit more of the grass on the bottom. And so I like how it looks so much better. It just fills it out a little bit more. So I actually used everything up and I really love how it turned out. What do you guys think? This is such a fun wreath. I just love it. So trendy, so boho. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.